What the fuck? So awful. Oh my God. It is infuriating. Let me tell you. I don't know where I stopped. If somebody could please tell me what was the last thing that I said, and I will try to go back and tell more about the RDA. Oh, so frustrating. Literally. It infuriates me. That's my internet. And I reset my router before I came down here thinking that would fix it. So if you guys could do me a favor and just tell me what was the last thing that you heard. Let me pop this out. 3 watching. Okay, the 0.5 increment. Muffled airflow. Okay, thank you, Dustin. Rest in peace, Scott. I'll tell you, that it's so frustrating to try to do this and have that happen. And especially during a review. That's like the worst time it could have happened. So I apologize. I will get this fixed. All right, so back to... Oh, and now I'm out of focus. We're going for the trifecta. Next thing you know, I'll have a stroke. All right, so... The muffled airflow. So I think that the intention of the RDA was probably to be a 24 millimeter. I think that they increased it to 24.5 millimeters because they felt that the airflow was being muffled too much at 24. They really should have taken it to 25. They should have. Just go ahead and make it a 25. Because at 24.5, it is still muffled. So I'm just going to recap my positives and negatives because I don't remember exactly where I was before my internet failed. Wicking is a huge positive. The construction and quality of it is a huge positive. The deck is great, super easy, and very easy and friendly to install. Too much airflow. So that's one of the that's one of the negatives, which is kind of weird because I say that it's muffled, but I feel like the entry airflow is too much. It really. And I know you can try to dial it in. And that's one thing I was talking about was I know that you can try to dial it in. And I did. I could not find that sweet spot. I really couldn't. I worked with it for, like I said, about 7 days. And I really could not find the sweet spot on this RDA. That doesn't mean that you can't. Because everybody has different vaping styles. And heck, you may be able to find it like immediately. But I couldn't find it. The glass. Now, I think the glass is a negative and a positive because some people like glass caps. Trinity Glass Company isn't not a successful company because people don't like them. People like those caps. So I think that that is a positive to an extent. For me, it's a negative. I don't really like glass caps. I think that they get condensation on them, e-juice, things like that, and it really takes away from, you know, even though you can see the coil and things like that, but quite frankly, when a coil's wicked and juicy and burnt and everything, it's not really that aesthetically pleasing to me. You know what I mean? I like shots of coils, I like building coils, but I like, you know, the effort that it takes to make the picture nice and clean and that type of art form. So it's not aesthetically pleasing to me. The smothered airflow. So that was, and then that goes in with the 24.5 that I was kind of talking about. The airflow is smothered. It is with the coil. Now, I could have played with it. I could have raised the coil, moved it down. And I didn't do that. I just installed it exactly the way it was. And I'll kind of tell you why I did that. Because I feel that this RDA is for a beginner, a beginning squonker, somebody that may not have a lot of experience. And I wanted to try to emulate that experience for somebody that was in that situation. Because I feel that's the market that they're really pushing this RDA for. Moving the coil up probably would help because it would open up that airflow a little bit. And the airflow doesn't really come in underneath on the deck. It really kind of comes in straight in. So your airflow, as it comes up like this, it's coming in and it's kind of like barely hitting the coil instead of, you know, they're trying to drive it straight into it, but it doesn't really work. So on a scale of poor, which is poor is basically it's dangerous, don't use it, you're going to fucking hurt yourself using it, or overly priced, you know, and it's just not worth it, to excellent, which is like fantastic, you got to have this RDA. I would say this is a good RDA. I would put it at the good rating. It's something that if you had, you wouldn't be upset by having. If you really like the glass bunker look of it, I think it'd be something you should check out. It's $39.99 at Asmodus.com. They got a special right now. I think you can get 15% off of that. So work that out. Works down to like 35 bucks. So it's in that range price-wise, and I don't think you're overpaying for it. And I'll tell you, the machining on it, you're not overpaying for it. I mean, it's a solidly constructed RDA. Everything that you need is in the packaging. And they give you an extra glass. But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to break the glass. You're really not going to break the glass. It'll be nearly impossible. All right, that is the Bunker RDA in 2 parts. So frustrating. All right, let's go through and say hi to everybody who's here, whoever came back. Ah, man, it's driving me nuts. Okay, here we go. Let me have a vape off my Bunker RDA. And we will then do our giveaway. And I have some announcements of some other giveaways that are going to be coming up on the Vape at 5. Addy, what's up, Addy? How you doing, man? Great to see you, brother. Glad you are here. Andy C, what's up, Andy C? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Super duper glad you are here. Big G, what's up, Big G? How you doing, man? Great to see you, sir. I am very happy you're here. BlackCatWhiteFace, that's me. What the fuck is wrong with my internet? Bones, what's up, Bones? How you doing, man? Great to see you, sir. I'm super glad you're here. Cows Irons, what's up, Cows? How you doing, man? Great to see you, man. So happy you're here. The man with the $1 million swivel. I'm telling you, you gotta be a millionaire, Cows. Don't forget the small guys. Don't forget. Don't forget the small guys when you're up there. Charles McLaren, the Baron. What's up, Baron? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Charlie, what's up? There's Hunky Charlie. Hunky Charlie's in the hot tub with me. We need to get some girls in the hot tub. My internet can't handle it. Neither can my computer. So it's only going to be me and you. Maybe we can get like a blow-up doll. I think a blow-up doll would be all right. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Clint Johnson. What's up, Clint? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Clutch. What's up, Clutch? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Dustin Kendall. What's up, Kendall? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. Dustin is working on his building, getting fucking really, really good. That's one of the best things about doing this show is, you know, I do some tutorials sometimes and talk about building and things like that. And I know I do it a little bit less than I used to. And it's because, you know, I'm trying to make it more of a variety type show than just strictly on coil building, because you get such great coil building from Nick. And, you know, I can't come near as good as he is. But I do some instructions and things like that. So I have, you know, sometimes people will send me a picture and be like, hey, man, you know, this is what I made. And I'll tell you, it is one of my favorite things of doing this. It really is. I love seeing people as they progress through building. And, you know, Dustin's not the only, but Dustin's, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, Dustin, but Dustin sent me some pictures of some of those things he's working on. It's just absolutely fantastic, man. I'm so happy. And I'll tell you, dude, you're getting really, really, really good, man. You're getting really good and really impressive. So awesome, brother. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more satisfying than making a badass coil and vaping it. It's the best thing ever. So good to see you, Dustin. I'm glad you're here. Vic Newton, what's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you're here. Frank Einstein, what's up, Frankie? How you doing? Really great to see you. Graham Digital Drops, what's up, Graham? How are you, sir? Good to see you. Hippie Vapes, what's up, Hippie? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here, James Capozzi. What's up, James? How you doing, man? Good to see you. There she is, G.I. Jane. What's up, Jade? How are you, honey? Great to see you. Mrs. Shytots in the house. Jeff Sealer, what's up, Sealer? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Joey the motherfucking out. What's up, Joey? How you doing? JTH Reviews. How you doing, JTH? Good to see you. NanaVapes. What's up, NanaVapes? How are you on? Saw you commenting on a video the other day. I appreciate your comment and very glad you're watching. Typically, my internet is not as bad as it is today. I usually can keep the stream going, at least when it's just me. But, of course, you know, right during my review, it dropped. I'm blaming. I'm just going to go upstairs, find someone to blame, and then bash them in the head. No, I'm kidding. Good to see you, Dana. Glad you're here. Raven Shadow, good to see you, honey. Glad you are here, honey. Saturation Station. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Southern Vapor, what's up, Southern? How are you, sir? Great to see you. Glad you are here. Stephen Aiken with Bacon. What's up, Stephen? Tony Berry. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Great to see you. Tony and I converse over Instagram and chat and all that stuff all the time. Tony, great to see you, man. I'm super glad you are here. Tracy. What's up, Tracy? How you doing, hon? Good to see you. White Girl Jen, my favorite name. I don't know what that means. That's fucking fantastic. White Girl Jen. Jed, great to see you. Super glad you are here. My brother from another mother, Mr. Woodtick Mike. And we have somebody after you now. WP Mac. What's up, Mac? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Glad you are here. I feel like I'm doing a whole new show. I feel like the review was done, and now I'm doing a whole new show, which is kind of funny and very infuriating. So we got giveaways going, right? I got a giveaway today. It is for 2 30 mils of Adore ELiquid and a set of coils from the man who is featured this week, Mr. CollinVapes. You can enter that giveaway by going to Monday's episode and putting a number between 1 and 150. Go do that. I'm going to pull it here probably about 10 minutes. Now, I am going to be giving away a Bunker RDA. The Bunker RDA will come with a coil installed. More than likely, it will be a 4-core, square core alien I'll put in there with it. So I'm going to be giving that away to you guys on the YouTube channel. I haven't really decided exactly how I want to do it yet, but I think I'm going to make it fun. I'm going to make it fun. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the giveaway probably today, and then we'll do it live next Wednesday. We'll do it live with the Adore giveaway, and then we'll do the Bunker RDA giveaway. But I think what I'm going to do, so be thinking about this. I was like, let's do something funny. So what you're going to do, I don't know if I want to commit to this. Yeah, let's do it. So what you're going to do to enter this giveaway for the Bunker RDA, it's going to be subjective. I'm going to pick the winner. And what you're going to do is you're going to have to earn this one, guys. It's not just going to be a number, so there probably won't be many people who enter, but if you do, you get a free Bunker RDA. You're going to have to put in the comments of this episode or the previous episode, either one. You can put in the comments of these episodes, the 2 parts, and I'll label them part 1 and part 2, which makes it extremely frustrating. You're going to have to put in who you would want to be if you were in war, Vietnam. Who would you want to be in a bunker with, and why? Now, find something funny. Don't give me like, I want to be in there with like, I don't know. Don't be like Abe Lincoln, because he's great. I don't care about that. That's not funny. I'm not. Well, I may laugh if you say Abe Lincoln. I may think that's kind of funny because he's going to get shot and you're not because he's so tall. He's got that stupid hat on. Don't put something like that. Don't put anything meaningful. Put something in that's silly and funny, that you think's funny, and that you think that I will think is funny. And the winner, the person that I pick, just like when we did the name the glue gun, Nick's glue gun, which a lot of you probably weren't around for that. But I'm going to pick it, and we'll give it out on Wednesday of next week. So kick that around for a few days and get back in and put something in there. Drop me a DM, big boy. If you have Facebook, I'll look for you and message you. Okay, yeah, I have Facebook. Scott Gibson. I'm in the. Are you in the? You guys should all be in the BlackCat or the Cat's Eye, BlackCatWhiteFace Facebook page. It's fun. If you guys aren't in there, join. We're like 15 away from 500. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy that we have that many people in there. But yeah, we're like 15 away from 500 in that group. Hey Shane, how you doing? Could be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Don't give up your person, G. Don't give up your person yet. You want to keep that for you. Good answer. Hey, Selena, how are you, hon? Because little gluey. Little gluey. So I want to, okay, just real quick. Who was around when we named the glue gun? How many of you were around when we named the glue gun? If you can just put an X1 in chat. I want to see how many people were actually around when we did that. That was, naming the glue gun was like the spring of this year. And so that was a long time ago. We're almost at 200 episodes. We're almost at 200 episodes of the Vape at 5. We're 10 away. Today's 190. Isn't that crazy? Almost at 200. X1 Frank was here. Mike, James Capozzi, Nick, Shane, Addy, Clint, yeah. Clint's been around since episode 1. Yeah, I don't know who's been around longest, but I think Clint has been around the longest. It's close. There's a couple people, but they don't really watch anymore. When I did the first episode, there was literally like it was like 16 people. Yeah, because I just got over 100 subs so that I could go live. Yeah, and like people, I think were subbing to me because they felt sorry for me. Started watching just after that. WP, right on, man. I'm glad you're here for a live, dude. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here for a live. Since day one. Woom was since day one. Southern Vapor, right on, man. Yep, Frankie, Frank's been around forever. Frank's been around forever. Yeah, we'll have to do something for all you guys who've been around for the long thing. I had to do it like some kind of viewer appreciation for you guys that have stuck with me through all this shit. I'm gonna tell you, the technical difficulty today, and those of you that just started watching me like the last couple months or whatever. First, thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it, man. I love you guys. But the technical difficulties used to be like every day. Every day something would go wrong. There was times that I couldn't get my video feed right, and I would be like all out of focus and like Like, there was one time I did an episode, I was like purple. I couldn't get the goddamn resolution to come in. I did the whole episode, I was fucking purple. The entire episode. It's still on there. You can find it. The multimeter episode was a good one. That was my first ever live review for the Warrior RDA. Johnny had sent me one. I was like, I'll review it. He's like, go ahead. Yeah. Started at round 5. Andy, you've been around for it because it used to be Andy C. Vapes. Yeah, change it. Yeah, Tom. Jane's always talking about whipping people. I think Jane's a dominatrix. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly positive that she is. That terrifies me. Like, I have no, like, there's guys who like that, and you know what, man? Like, I'm of the belief that, first off, I can't judge anybody. The shit I've done in my life, like, I do not have the right to judge anyone. That's for God to judge people and, like, judges, you know. That's what they get paid to do. But, like, people are good at, like, I can't get it. I don't get that at all. Like, wife and I, we have some really weird conversations at the dinner table. And my daughter has been coming over and having dinner with her. I just absolutely love her. She's just a hoot. Whitney. She's a hoot. And we've been talking about, like, weird subjects and stuff like that. And someday we got onto, like, a more perverse type sexual environment. And, like, I'm not like that at all. Like, I'm pretty bread and butter. Like, you know. Bang bang, that's it, you know. Like, I do my best, you know. Don't like, you know, don't take that away that I'm not trying my best, you know. I give the old Scotty try, but you know, like, when she's talking about some crazy stuff, and I'm like, that doesn't interest me at all. Like, nothing about that sounds remotely entertaining to me. Like, that sounds like it hurts, and I'm not into that at all. Like, no. They're like, you wouldn't try that? I'm like, fuck no. Yeah, pretty funny. Boring. Tracy gave me a boring. Sorry. It's for judges to judge people. That's right. 2000. It's your job, judgy. Quit being so judgy, judge. Steven won the prize for the little gluey. Is that you're the one who named it, Steven? So funny, dude. Hey, how you doing, Paul? Lab works in the house, man. How you doing? Fighting the good fight down there. Down under, man. Good to see you, Paul. Glad you're here. I want to give away my first live, Dustin. That's awesome. That's awesome. He stuck around. Some people win, they like never come back. Like, fuck that. I'm not going to win again, so I'm leaving. Time is it? All right, we're getting down to, we're getting pretty close. So I need to get my, okay, Jennifer. Okay, I got you, Jen. Perfect. I'll accept it. It makes people's toes curl. Yeah. Like, I mean, living as an alcoholic, I don't really talk, well, I guess I do, but living as an alcoholic for like 25 years of my life, like, you just do awful things to people and you're so selfish. You don't take anybody's feelings into consideration, and you just do, you know, it's awful. It's an awful way to live, awful existence. Yeah, that like took any, like, even, but quite frankly, even if I was perfect and hadn't done anything in my life, which is impossible, like, it's not, who am I to judge anybody? You know what I mean? Fucking, it's weak. It's fucking weak. When people start judging others, it's like, dude, come on. And it's always, you know, and this isn't directed at anybody. It's just like, this is just personal experience and just observations of humanity, really. But like, people who are the most judgy are typically the ones who are like the most like rotten, you know, and like doing the worst shit. They're the ones you find out about like that, like cheating on their wife with like a bunch of people or something, you know, so you know what I mean? Like something like that, like just an awful person. They're the ones who are like the most judgy. Oh, you're welcome, LabWorks. Good to see you, brother. Anytime, my man. Anytime. I've won 4 giveaways, Steven, join the fucking Patreon. If you want 4 giveaways, give back. Yeah, and Charlie, there's truth in that. Judging is for people who can't accept themselves. I think there's a lot of truth in that. To be hit with a rock. Yep, and Jen won that mod off Sophie. That's fucking awesome. Oh, I'm not rotten, just willing to Tracy. Okay, you weren't calling me boring. You're calling, okay. Yeah, I'm 45. I'm past that part of my life. Yeah. But hey, man, do what you want to do. I think it's interesting. I watch documentaries and things on alternative lifestyles, and I think it's pretty fascinating what people will do. I'll tell you what. One thing that I saw that I'd seen this probably a couple years ago, but there's a certain culture sect of the culture that does what's called suspensions. Have you heard of this? Suspensions? And basically what it is, it's I don't think it's somehow incorporated into the body piercing and body modification crowd, and they suspend themselves by their skin, and so you're putting your entire body weight on like a piece of your skin, and they say people that do it that can endure like the first like. I'm sure it's just agonizing, because it appears to be something that like in Middle Ages torture, that's what I picture it as. But they say if you can endure the first 10 minutes, that after that you get like a euphoric feeling. And I thought that was kind of interesting, but I've seen a couple things on that. It's really, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And it's something to see, like, what they will do, and they do it a lot through their chest. They'll like put hooks in their chest. Yeah, kind of like remember Hellraiser with Pinhead, when the one guy, like, I don't know what he did, but they like came in and like ripped him skin off of him by the fish hooks. Yeah, like do that, but on purpose. Hey Sin, how are you, hun? Good to see you. Vape, good to see you. Yeah, I've never gotten a tattoo. I have no tattoos. None. Not a single one. Never had a piercing. No. It's never interested me. Never interests me at all. Someone say whips and chains. Frank, you sounded pretty creepy. Free drugs. Jesus wept. There we go. Don't put. Hey, there's V-Dog. What's up, man? Yeah, it really is. It's certainly like stuff like that interests me. Like I think I don't know. You kind of see that and you like, what makes these people tick? Like what's the whole thing and that makes them want to do that? And it's obviously there's something to it. If you have a bunch of people that are doing it, there's obviously something to it that is that they enjoy, right? I have a lot of tats. Yeah, I never. It's funny, Dustin, because depending on your age range, it kind of missed my generation. It kind of missed my generation completely, really. There's not a lot of people in my age group. There's a lot of people in my, well, I should say this. There's a lot of people in my age group that don't have tattoos. And it just missed our generation. But then the generation immediately after us, and I'm talking like 5-6 years, is when it really started picking up. And I don't know if this popular culture changed. If you look at a lot of the pop icons of the early 90s, there wasn't a lot of tattoos in those guys. You're talking, Eddie Vedder, Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell. There wasn't like, they weren't really tattooed. And then the culture kind of changed, I think, with music changing and movies changing, and it brought body art and body modification more to the forefront. And I think like about 6 years after I kind of got out of that age range is when it really took off. And there was a time when it was like everybody, like, you remember like when people would do the armbands? That was like right after me. That was like that was like the big one that really picked up. And a lot of people got those. But whips and chains excite me. Right after you. Yeah, and it really was, Graham. It really was. It was like literally like 4 or 5 years. And it really took off and it became really popular that people would do that. And I was always broke. And they're expensive. They're really expensive. Someone with piercings. Yeah, it's gotten to the point now, it's got to an acceptability level that, it used to be that if you went to your job, and this is, jobs used to be, even in corporate America, when I say corporate America, I mean like business, where you go to like an office, you sit in a cubicle, like the normal bullshit. Like it used to be that you had to cover your tattoos, or it was taboo not to. And it's not that way anymore. And I think it's kind of neat. And it's kind of, that's one thing that I really enjoy about working in that type of environment, is working with younger people of that generation. It's pretty exciting. It's nice to see people that are still optimistic, you know, and full of vigor, and think that, like, you know, it's fun to work with people like that. Because that type of environment will beat you down. It will. It will beat you down after a while until you just accept it. That's the way it is. But it's great when you see people that want to, like, change it. Depends on where you work, sure. You know, when I first got into the workforce, it was business casual was khakis and a button-up shirt. And that was required everywhere I worked. I've only worked for like 5 companies my whole life. And the first like 3 were like that. And then it got the last 2 have been more open to allowing you to wear what you want to wear. I wear jeans and polo every day to work. I mean, you can wear whatever you want. We got a guy who dresses like Sherlock Holmes at our fucking job. He looks like Sherlock Holmes. He dresses like Sherlock Holmes. He does. It's fucking weird. He's not a Scott Stoffer, though. I like him. He's pretty cool. He's not a Scott Stoffer. The Scott Stoffers are awful. Like, they are fucking awful. You got to be awful for me not to want to interact. All right, let's do the giveaway. Fuck it. All right, I hope everybody got their entry in. Let me go over to the page here. Hopefully I won't drop my internet. I'm sure I probably will. And we'll go here. And then we will go to Monday's episode. I will pull it up. I'm going to load all the pictures so that, pictures, all the entries, and then I'll pull a number. Back to Monday. How long was that? Let me just look. 25 point, right in the middle of my fucking review. God. I'm going to have to...
We're hiring a life auxiliary.
Whoops. Volume. All right. Let's let them load up here. Get them all entered. So, it was a number between 1 and 150. Winner will pay shipping. So, the shipping will probably be... I think it's like $4.50 for shipping. So, $3.50 for anything that's not an envelope. And I think it's an extra $1 because of weight. So it'd be about $4.50. So expect to pay $4.50 if you win. All right, let me get I got everybody's entries here. Let me get my random number generator. Number. Generator. Number between 1 and 150. First number is 131. Second number is 117. And the third and winning number is 129. We stayed high, guys. Closest to the number without going over is going to be our winner. 129. All right, let's scroll up to the top. Take a look. All right. I don't see any hundreds, so I'm rolling through looking for 100. 101, Tony Berry. 137. Oh, you're over, Mrs. Pokey. Sorry, hon. Tony Berry, 101. Selena, did you put a number in? I don't see a number. Okay. So we got 101 is our leader. 111, Womb. 111, Womb. 123, Woodtick Mike. Anybody beat 123? Woodtick Mike, 123. 123. 123. We got a winner. Woodtick Mike with 123. All right. Congratulations, Mike. Awesome, dude. I think I have some stuff for you anyway from the Patreon stuff. I think I have some stuff I'm sending to you, so I will throw that. Now, I'm going to get this stuff out to you tomorrow because I'm actually off work tomorrow. So I'm going to be sending a bunch of stuff out tomorrow. So let me write this down for the week. A door giveaway is Mr. Woodtick Mike. So that is 230 mils and a set of coils from Colin. All right, Woodtick Mike, I believe I have your address. I'll verify. I'm 99% sure I got it. but I will verify. Congratulations, Mike. All right, guys, what time? 3 more minutes. I can sit here and bullshit with you, and then we're going to get out of here. I don't know what I'm going to tell Asmodus. Sorry that it might... So disheartening. Maybe I'll just do a recorded review. I don't know. All right, close that out. Close that out. All right, guys. Well, tomorrow on the Vape at 5, I think I'm going to do a build day. I'm going to do a build day tomorrow. So we'll do some builds and things like that. I've got some coils I got to make to send out for some packages. So I think tomorrow will be a build day. So tomorrow will be more like just a build and bullshit type day. I was going to open it up, the Zoom room up, and have people on, but my computer won't handle it. So I'm probably going to avoid that. If I decide to try to risk it, I'll throw it in the chat, and we can bring some people on, and we can just sit and bullshit. For patrons, tomorrow I'm going to have a build in the Zoom room from 8 to 10 tomorrow night Eastern time. We're gonna have open builds, so we'll have some builders in there. I'll be in there, and we'll just sit and bullshit. So anybody who's on the Patreon can get in the Zoom room, which is in there. You can just go to that room. If you need that information, message me on Patreon. I check those messages pretty frequently. If you want to be a patron, it's pretty easy. It's $5 right now to join, and you get 3 sets of coils with that, and you can hang out. We got a bunch of stuff going on over there, giveaways and stuff. So if you want to do that, definitely could really appreciate the support. But of course, that's completely up to you. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I did the best I could. I got to get a new computer. I just got to get a new computer. That's just the bottom fucking line. Have a fantastic night. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow on the Vape at 5. Be here 5 o'clock. See you tomorrow. If you're in recovery, stay strong, and I promise I will too.